If you've had any sort of interaction with social media in the last 5 years or so, then you're bound to have heard of Dan Bilzerian. The American poker player turned Instagram king has amassed himself a legion of followers who all love to stay up to date with his latest antics regardless of how controversial. But who is Dan Bilzerian? How did he become famous and how much is he worth? Allow us to answer all these questions and more. Dan Bilzerian is an Armenian-American poker player, social media celebrity, and businessman. He was born in Tampa, Florida on December 7, 1980 to parents Paul Bilzerian and Terry Steffen. His brother Adam Bilzerian is also a poker player. Dan Bilzerian has always had a life filled with money since his father was a corporate raider on Wall Street and provided both Dan and his brother Adam with trust funds. It's not clear if he used some of his trust fund money to fund his poker playing career, but there are claims he has bet large sums of money. As previously mentioned, Dan Bilzerian inherited a large sum of money from his father via a trust fund. However, he has also earned himself large sums of money via his poker playing career and other business ventures. In fact, there's no denying Dan Bilzerian has a pretty decent business brain on him. Dan Bilzerian can actually be considered a professional poker player despite bragging about the tens of millions of dollars he's won from playing various private games. It's claimed he first tried his hand at poker after he enrolled in university at the University of Florida to study business and criminology. However, it is unclear if he ever actually graduated. That could well be because he spent all his time playing poker instead, and it's claimed by his second year of university that he lost practically everything. His fortune is alleged to have turned in his favor after a short while. However, with Casino.org adding that Dan claims he would make as much as $90,000 from playing poker during some playing weeks. It wasn't until 2017 that Dan Bilzerian began playing in poker games with higher stakes. And it's claimed he once turned up to a poker game in Lake Tahoe with a suitcase containing $100,000. As a byproduct of his notoriety on Instagram, Dan Bilzerian founded Ignite International Brands Limited, a company that sells e-cigarettes, CBD oil, vodka, and water bottles. Dan Bilzerian doesn't hide the fact Ignite is related to the smoking of weed, and it even claims to be the world's first global cannabis brand. Dan Bilzerian even admits to smoking weed before and even during working out, presumably for its relaxing effects. It's not clear if Ignite actually earns Dan Bilzerian much money, as it has been reported the company lost $50 million in 2019, primarily due to marketing and rental expenses. Perhaps the topic area that is most commonly associated with Dan Bilzerian is the women he surrounds himself with. Just one quick look at his Instagram page and it becomes immediately apparent that Dan is never far from a bevy of beautiful women. And owing up to his "look at me" lifestyle, Dan has been more than happy to brag about his sexual escapades. Dan Bilzerian is also a fan of various weapons and guns, boasting a serious collection. And it's this rather lavish, carefree way of living that keeps him single. What playboy lifestyle would be complete without a collection of rare, expensive, and exotic cars? Dan knows this all too well. And so, using his immense wealth, he has secured himself some incredible cars. One such motor that's parked on his driveway includes a 3/4 replica of the 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa. There is also no denying Dan Bilzerian knows how to keep himself in good shape, and he often posts his workouts to his Instagram feed. These have previously included skipping, which you may think for a man of Dan's size is a bit peculiar, but skipping is hands down one of the best exercises you can do. Other feats of fitness have included an entitled workout on a super yacht, and even a workout whilst he spends some time in a hotel, proving you're never too far from a set of weights. He knows how to get publicity, landing himself a brief cameo role in a movie. And with several $1 million worth of poker winnings, he knows how to gamble too. He's a constant source of news and intrigue, and he'd wager that those who aren't his biggest fans are just jealous of his wild playboy lifestyle. And now, Dan Bilzerian's net worth is estimated to be $200 million US. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Celebrity Research to receive all of our latest videos. Thanks for watching. If you're hungry for more, why not check out our next video?